In 2016, simmering tensions in Cameroon's Anglophone regions began to boil over. Decades of perceived marginalization and cultural insensitivity had created deep-seated resentment.
We will march today for the respect of our common law system.
Barrister in Congo, a leader among the Anglophone lawyers, rallied his colleagues. Their initial grievances were professional. The government was appointing Francophone judges who didn't understand common law to preside over cases in Anglophone courts. Simultaneously, Anglophone teachers protested the imposition of French-speaking teachers in English schools, further eroding their cultural identity.
Our children deserve to be taught in English by English-speaking teachers.
Teacher Akum voiced the frustrations of many, highlighting the growing fear of cultural assimilation. The government's response was heavy-handed. Peaceful protests were met with tear gas, batons, and arrests. The situation quickly escalated.
Disperse immediately. This is an unlawful assembly.
The police officer ordered the crowd to disperse, but the protesters stood their ground. As the crisis deepened, hardline elements on both sides gained influence. Separatist movements advocating for complete independence gained traction.
We must put down this rebellion with force. We cannot allow the country to be divided. But excessive force will only further alienate the Anglophone population. We need dialogue.
Divisions within the government on how to respond only exacerbated the problem. By 2018, the Anglophone crisis had descended into a full-blown armed conflict. Separatist groups clashed with government forces, resulting in widespread violence and displacement.
They burned our homes. We had to run for our lives.
The refugee woman recounted the horrors she and her family had experienced. The conflict has had a devastating impact on the Anglophone regions. Schools have been closed, businesses destroyed, and countless lives lost. The humanitarian crisis continues to worsen. Today, the Anglophone crisis remains unresolved. Dialogue between the government and separatist groups has stalled, and violence continues to plague the region. The hope for lasting peace seems distant.
We just want to go home. We want our lives back.
The refugee man's words echo the sentiments of countless others who yearn for a return to normalcy and peace. The situation in Cameroon requires urgent attention. We must facilitate a dialogue between all parties involved if we are to achieve any lasting peace. We are ready to sit down and talk, but only if our concerns are genuinely addressed and respected. We acknowledge the grievances, but the unity of Cameroon is non-negotiable. We must find a